Hello guys, welcome to Ebony Tarot, or Ebony Black Girl Art and Magic, should I say. If you guys want readings, I've been saying you can follow my other channel. I've done Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer. I've just uploaded today Scorpio, and Virgo and Taurus is uploaded today. So I've just got fire signs to do, and I've also done a few collectives. So yeah, if you want readings, you go over there. You know where it is because I've been saying it. If you don't, you can find it. Okay, so today I just wanted to talk about just be true to yourself. Okay, really honor yourself, honor nature, and just be kind. I feel like kindness is something that is just, you know, I've started to, well, not started to realize, I knew this from a very long time ago, but people tend to only be kind when they want something. Like there's always like an interior motive. And there's not many people that have like genuine hearts and just do things for the sake of doing them. So, you know, if you have an opportunity to be kind to someone, be kind to them. If you have an opportunity to try and help someone from the bottom of your heart, just do that. There's just too much selfish people in this world, and I feel like when you're someone who's not selfish and you're kind and you're authentic, it's really hard for people to fathom. Like they can't comprehend it because they're not used to receiving that energy, and they're not used to operating from that energy. And it's always the nice people, the kind-hearted people, the loving people, the pure people, the honest people that get the most you know, stick. Like they just get walked all over. So I mean, we are in the devil's land at the end of the day. You know, but I feel like people don't really understand. They really just don't know what's really going on. This is why I always say to people to read, because there's certain things you can't really say online because, you know, they'll start shadow banning you and they don't want this information to get out. And that's why I like to read, you know what I mean? And then like talk to certain people that have a level of understanding, because, you know, there's so much people that are just like puppets. They just really don't understand what's going on. Like it's in symbolism. Like you could be looking at a sigil, like a symbol, and have no idea that it's saying, you know, fuck niggas, or you know, worship the devil, or do you know what I mean? Like people don't know. This is one of the reasons why I'm not a religious person, because, you know, Judaism, Christianity, Muslim, like it's all connected. Like, you know, Christmas, Santa, Satan, like it's just, there's just so much that people just don't realize. They just don't know. They just have yet to uncover. And I feel like, you know, when you're out here just being your authentic self, you know, you're fighting demons and devils every single day. You know what I mean? It's hard out here on these devilish streets. But yeah, I just wanted to just share some loving energy and just say, you know, tell someone you love them today, or do something kind. I've really been trying to help somebody who's being abused, and I've been trying my hardest to fight on this woman's behalf, because right now, the other video I made was I've lost love for the Black community, because especially the African American community. You know, I've just done trying with certain people. Unless I get love from them, I'm just not even, do you know what I mean? But now, I mean, I've always kind of, you know, everybody knows the justice system is fucked as well, but I've really lost love for the justice system, because I'm really trying to help someone and it's like they're not really doing anything about it, and I'm like having to like fight someone's corner and put myself and my life at risk for someone who I've never even said 2 words to, just because I'm that caring and because I can resonate with her situation. But it's just really disappointing at how much you have to fight for something until you're heard. And normally a lot of the time it's when something really bad happens, when people start to feel remorseful, when they take notice. And it's just really sad that we live in a society that's like that. And this is why I'm a hermit. This is why I like to keep myself to myself. I don't like to exchange energies, because a lot of people's energies are toxic. And when you're someone like me and you can see people for who they are. If anybody has seen Grimm, watch that. That's a really good show. It's very the graphics are really shit, but it's a good program. But I'm like that man in Grimm. Like, he can see Vesson, he can see people in their true form. So when you're just looking around and you just see beasts and goblins and gremlins, and you're like, oh my goodness, this is what I live around, and you're like the angel amongst all these demons, you're like, oh my goodness. But you have to work with them. You know, it's just crazy. But yeah, man, I'm just, you know, I've been lighting my candles and doing some incense work, because it's just sad to see. Oh, my battery's low. This is going to be a short video. It's just sad to see what's really going on in the world, and how cruel and mean and evil and spiteful and vengeful and hateful and envious people are. I just don't get why. I mean, I do when I look at it astrologically, but I just don't even understand why there's an imbalance. But like I said, we're in the devil's land, so that's why there's an imbalance. So I thought I heard something. There's like an imbalance of love. It's not even like level. There's so much hate and so much negative energy everywhere, you know? But yeah, be true to yourself. Be authentic. And most importantly, like, love your natural self, man. I keep saying that. That's what I've been trying to promote to the Black community, is to love your natural self. Because, you know, they're trying to change us and to bring us further and further and further away from our roots. And, you know what I mean? I advocate Black beauty in all places. Like, people are dolls. Like, it's like when you call yourself like, oh yeah, I'm a Barbie. Like, do you know what a Barbie is? You know, words have power, you know. What is the purpose of a toy? A Barbie is a toy. What's the purpose of a toy? To be played with. You know, I have a Barbie right here. I sell quite a few of these. If anybody wants one, you can hit me up. It's a vintage doll. Wait, let me just take off her thing. Vintage dolls are actually really expensive. But obviously nobody wanted to support. But I don't really advertise these like that anymore, to be honest with you. So maybe if people don't know, I still have them. But I remember when I bought this vintage doll online, naked, and she had really, really long, straight hair. And I thought, why does a black, dark-skinned, beautiful Barbie doll have long, straight hair? That's not a representation of us. So I changed her hair. I made it like mine. I made it thick and bushy, you know, because that's how Black people's hair is. It defies gravity. This is our roots. This is our crown. And I painted her bodice on. I handmade, I got quite a few of these, different dolls though. But I handmade, sorry, my neck is tickling this hair. I handmade her little bag that she has. I sewed a little button on there, hand stitched it, you know. Everything I do like, it's all me. I even hand stitched her skirt. I cut a little pattern out with my own artwork printed on it. The only thing I didn't make or transform on this doll was her shoes and her earrings. I painted a bodice on, made her jewelry. I got my own little ebony thing there, because I just wanted to create Black dolls. And I was doing this way before, like, now there's a lot of Black dolls and diverse dolls. I was doing these like 5 years ago. You know, I was trying to kind of like bring Afrocentric stuff, you know, out a very long time ago, you know, when it wasn't really celebrated or noticed. You know, people wasn't really supportive of it. And I just thought to myself, gosh, man, if I had like a, you know, a husband and like kids, my daughter would be so blessed, and my son, like, because this type of, I would be teaching them to love themselves from when they're born. You know what I mean? Like, and teaching them their own spiritual, allowing them to connect with their spiritual roots, you know, and teaching them what's really going on, and not allowing them to go to schools and letting the justice system lie to them and telling them that we were slaves when we were gods and goddesses, and the richest a person in the world was a Black man. You know, an Ethiopian queen. Like, we just came from so much royalty, and it's just so sad that we don't see the value within ourselves unless it's like our bodies. And, you know, it's like women, Black women wore love themselves when they got like a little small waist and their hips and titty, but you know, they'll put blue or green contacts in, they'll stick fake eyelashes on, they'll put fake long wavy weave, you know. At least if you're gonna add extensions, do braids, do twists, do something that represents your ancestors, like locks. Like locks are very symbolic. Fox locks is the next thing that I want to teach myself how to do. I know how to do it, it's just very tedious, or I've seen how to do it, I've never tried it, but it looks quite easy to do. It just looks like it's very long to do, because the video that I watched, it's like they braid the hair and then they just wrap hair around it. So I'm thinking, imagine braiding and then having to go over it and doing all of that. That's just long. I already, you know what I mean? But I just thought one day I will. But it seems like a very tedious event to do. But yeah, man. You know what I mean? There's just so much beauty in, like, you know, our culture. And it's just, I don't know. I just feel really lost. I just feel really lost and alone. Not lonely, but I just feel like an alien. Oh, I got a download about aliens today, or why we're really here. I'm going to post it on my other channel at some point with the cards. I, you know, took pictures of pretty cards with the download that just reminded me I forgot to the channeled message. But yeah, man, I just, you know, I don't know. This society is just really sad. But especially with the situation that's currently going on, like with someone that I'm trying to support. Because, you know, as they say, what you allow is what will continue. I just feel like people just don't want better for themselves, or just that toxic energy is just hard to break away from, man. It's just hard to break away from. Yeah, because I don't have an addictive personality, so I don't really understand addiction. Like, I can do something and then kind of just let go of it, and that's just that. I mean, I do get addicted to things, but it's like, it's good things. Like, addicted to, like, for example, I'm addicted to decks. I had to say to myself, I need to stop buying decks but that's because I'm addicted to art. I love art. Like, I love supporting people, especially like independent artists. So, you know, every month I say I'm going to find somebody to support, you know. Like, I've got so many decks that I haven't even used on my channel yet, because it's just like collecting. I just like to collect. So I feel like I have like healthy addictions, okay? But yeah, I don't know, but I'm kind of just talking nonsense. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's just so much anger in this world. There's so many people that's angry, and it's just like, why? Why is it so hard for people to be loving and welcoming and supportive? And what's wrong with people, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go now because I'm just not really making any sense. I'm really tired. I'm just drained because I've done like several reasons today. So, woo! You know, so you can check them out. Also, if you follow me on TikTok, I post daily on there, so you can go on there. Some TikTok readings I'll post on my other channel just in case people don't have TikTok. But everything I post on TikTok, I don't post on YouTube. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, so if you want daily messages, you can go on there. But yeah, people just need to be supportive. But yeah, that's just the message I have for you guys. I feel like someone needs support. They need love. Just help someone today. Be charitable is what I'm getting. Be charitable. But sometimes I feel like you're trying to help someone and they're not accepting of your love or your kindness, or you kind of feel helpless in a situation. But, you know, your efforts are not going unnoticed. Okay? Yeah. I just heard someone's worried about you as well. Someone's worried about you. So I don't know who that's for. But anyway, bye.